Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Golden Sun, The Lost Age. In the last part, we explored a little bit of we explored most of Garoh, and then we came here to Ayers Rock because it seemed to be a happening sort of place, and we explored the first half of it. In this part, we will be exploring the second half of Ayers Rock. Yeah, strap yourselves in, it's gonna be a long ride. Golden Sun, The Lost Age is a lot bigger than the Broken Seal in almost every way imaginable. It's a little ridiculous. But at least we got a change of scenery. Sadly, not a change in music. I don't think. I don't know, I can't really tell. Like I said, I had to turn the volume down really low in order to record, and I can't really hear it that well. But I think that is the case. Anyway, now we need to explore the middle, well, not the middle part, but the inside of the rock. I don't think we can do anything here yet. Well, we can push this, but yeah, we can't do anything here yet. Well, anything else. Ugh. Semantics. And at the very least, we got a Synergy Stone, so now we don't have to worry so much about... Actually, let's let Felix attack there. Because emus are bad news. I forgot what I was talking about already. Oh well, oh well. I wonder if it's safe to... I don't know if I need to use Whirlwind as much anymore. Although, I did just realize I opened, in the last part, I actually opened the menu to cast Whirlwind instead of just hitting the button I have it assigned to, because I forgot I had it assigned to a button. But that is A-okay. That seems like a rather interesting puzzle. Alright, Jenda, pound it! And if you step on one of these, the other, you push it down and the other one rises up. And you'll notice there's the whirlwind thingy there. So we need to make a way we can get over that leaves this part completely open. So this rock formation right here should work to that end. And it did. Woohoo! We are awesome. Oh, getting down is pretty easy because now we can just... Ta-da! And we climb up here and whirlwind. Alrighty then. Let us continue on and kill this giant emu. I wonder if it has any eggs. I bet it would have gigantic eggs, and they'd be good for making omelets. But then again, I don't actually know. I've never tried an ostrich egg. I don't think that would be a good idea. But personally, I'm not the biggest fan of eggs unless they're scrambled. I usually would prefer like something like bacon or just ham. I really like ham. Pigs are delicious. And one thing I probably should have done with Jenna is that I should probably turn off the Mercury Ginny and keep her in her base class, because I think she'd get a lot more Synergy points if I did that. But I don't want to. Right then. Ooh, this puzzle's really, really neat. So, push this one right over here, just one spot. And then from right here, you push it back. Ah! I love it when they think outside the box with using their move, or the move ability. I need to get this all the way down here. And then da 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 da. And we can't do anything with this block here just yet, but I'm gonna push it anyway to where I would need it to be out of habit, because habit. This place looks so mystical and arid. Let's see here. I like this puzzle too. Just a lot of having to maneuver around. Although the Lost Stage does have a problem that I said the first Golden Sun actually fixed quite well. In that enemy encounter rates are actually a little bit higher, and some of the rooms that are puzzle rooms, like this one. So I sometimes forget what direction I'm going. Only sometimes, though. It's not as big a problem as you think. See, I would love to talk about My Hero Academia, but the stuff I want to talk about would be spoiler-related if you haven't seen it yet. And if I've learned anything from Atlas and Persona 5, it's that spoilers get you the death sentence. So you're not allowed to spoil anything for anyone. In fact, I'll probably be thrown in jail for putting this video online because it spoils the solutions for the puzzles on Ayers Rock. That is how serious spoiling things are, or is. But it was related to subverting your expectations, and how My Hero Academia did that so much better than Star Wars did. Well, The Last Jedi. I loved the original trilogy, and the prequel trilogy was... well, I enjoyed them. But I'm easy to please, so I guess that's not saying much. But this new trilogy, it started off okay, and then it just fell into a dumpster fire. But I guess that's probably what age does. It makes you more critical towards things that are brand new. Because I was aware of Star Wars when the prequel trilogy came out, but I was still very, very young. So its quality in relation to the original trilogy wasn't something I was aware of or even thinking about. I just watched them and like, yay, Star Wars! It's so pretty. That did not work out as well as I thought it would. Oh well, let's just do it again. I realized I should probably be using the person with the lowest synergy points between Felix and Jenna for offensive casting. So that way I'm not wasting either particular one synergy too much. Not a good idea to let Sheba do the offensive casting, because she needs all her synergy points for casting Whirlwind to get through Air's Rock. Ugh. This place definitely is a trial. Definitely. But at the same time, all the puzzles in here are quite neat. So I guess it gets a pass. Still one of my least favorite areas, though. Like, a dungeon this big, this early on in the game, very, very cumbersome. But obviously manageable. But although if you really don't want to do Air's Rock until later, you can put it off for quite a while. You will need Reveal, but you will need Reveal to get through the game. But you can put it off until much later. I'll make sure to point out when you can put it off too. I wouldn't recommend putting it off that long, though. Especially since it's a good place to get experience and stuff for some of the challenges we'll have to overcome in Alfredo. Let's go ahead and touch it. And then... Just like that. Just like that. I wonder what's down here. Oh, shortcut. Neat. Anyway, back in we go. And we're gonna cast Whirlwind. Wonder where this is taking us. Well, it took us too far, for one. Oh, we're right back up here. Yay! So, yeah, now we get to go through the middle part of Air's Rock. Again! Except this time, all of those statue thingies are active. Yay. Yeah, just very... I don't know what else I could possibly say about Air's Rock that isn't self-explanatory at this point. I'm just pretty much glad that I think we're almost done, unless my memory's lying to me again. It does that a lot. Anyway, we need to go left, but before we go left, we're gonna go right again. And this is a really big party, so... let's just go all out with the synergies. Well, I guess 3 enemies isn't that big, but there They're all pretty tough, and I usually have difficulties with them individually, so better safe than sorry. Alright, this is the room we wanted. And we're gonna want to get over to that pillar thingy. Push it over just one. Just one, I said, not two. Want it right there. And then up here we can whirlwind. And it lands right over there. If this were Zelda, we would have gotten a little use of the puzzle jingle. I love the use of the puzzle jingles. Oh no! Mummy dodged the blow. And I reacted very late to it. Still an oh no, though, because then someone got hit. He should have attacked Felix. It was Felix's fault for missing. Alright. I mean, the reason this is so important is because we have a summon tablet here. Our second one. I don't know if there's another way to get a different one first. Wait, no, there is. But this is Flora. Flora requires 2 Jupiter and 1 Venus Djinn. And I do believe that Zagin is the only one of these extra summons that doesn't have an additional effect. Wait, no, never mind, I shouldn't say that. I think some of the late game ones don't have additional effects, they just deal so much damage and they look so pretty. They are all very, very pretty. Except for Zagin. And the mono element summons. Those ones are a little basic. But beyond those two, they're all pretty. On the plus side, though, at least we get to explore a new side of Ayers Rock instead of having to go traverse all the exact same rooms over again. I believe right there is where I need it to be. Yes, yes it is. Ooh, a clarity circlet. Let's see. Raises wind power. So that's definitely Sheba's, and Sheba can give her nurse's cap to Jenna. Now, I think that would work out better. Boostak is Mars Elemental. I did not know that. That is neat. Push you down 2 spaces. Ta-da! I would do Zelda jingles, but I'm not very good at them. Apparently, I'm not very good at walking either. Just sad. Just plain sad. Yay! Felix learned Ragnarok. It's very, very pretty synergy. Alright, and now that we have that air thingy out of the way, we can continue down Air's Rock. Oh my, this room looks huge. No, wait. Felix has more synergy points than Jenna now. He gained a level. Oh well. Oh well. Excuse me? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Do I not need to do anything in that room? Maybe I've already been in that room? I don't remember being in that room. Oh yeah, Felix is definitely not as good at spellcasting as Jenna. Maybe it was a better idea to leave it all up to her. Maybe. I don't know. Felix does have to play healer, though. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything in this room. Never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. No, they caught us by surprise. Whatever are we going to do? Yeah, besides smash and smash and smash. It's kind of tough to compare how much damage they do relative to each other, since none of those enemies were neutral to both earth and fire. Very tough to tell. I forgot to do something. I'm gonna have to go back a smidge. Just a smidge, though. Yeah, I forgot. You gotta use Whirlwind right here, too. Kind of weird that they put those little you can move a thing here squares in one square like that. I guess they wanted to give players a hint on how to get that thing over there, or that you even could. But still. Alright, and since Sheba got wrapped in delusion, I'm gonna have her cast a spell. Not ideal, but it's better than her whiffing an attack. Definitely better than her whiffing an attack. Right, statue? That is right. Yay, we got 666 coins. Fitting, since this place is hell. And we could go up there and push that block down for a shortcut, but I don't want to. Yay, another vial. Those might come in handy. Just might, though. Alright, now back up this way again. Yeah, times like this kind of makes me wish that Saturos and Minardi had let Felix and Jenna fight a bit more. Or at all. Because if they were a bit stronger, this leg of the journey would have been so much easier for them. Well, then again, I am enjoying it, so I don't know, maybe it turned out okay. But the point is, if Turos and Minardi really expected Felix and Jenna to be like their backup plan for lighting the lighthouses, then they should have let them get experience. Felix checked the tablet. It has strange characters written on it. Wielder of Wind's Might, lay your hands upon this stone. We bestow upon thee the power to see the truth unclouded. Do you think I ought to touch it? Yay, Sheba learned reveal! Kind of disheartening to just get a synergy that was present in the last game, but I'm not complaining. Well, actually, I just did, but you get the point. Plus, reveal is very handy, and there was something down the other way, so I'm gonna go check that real quick, then we'll get out of this room, and then I think we can cast Retreat. Because I think Retreat is disabled in this room. I can give it a shot once we've got the stuff from the other side. But I think they disabled it entirely in this room, so that way you don't use it by accident. Or don't use it and have to go through all of that stuff again just to get back here. That would be horrendous. Synergy Crystal. Yeah, it doesn't work in this room. Okay. People definitely developers really go out of their way to make sure you can't trap yourself, or to try and keep you from making bad decisions. And that's honestly a sign of good game development. I wish I could think of more examples. Well, I think in Fire Emblem 6, one of the healers you get early on, Saul, is a good example of a way you should be playing. He's pretty fast, but he's also extremely frail. His luck stat is even low, so enemies even have a chance to land critical hits on him. So it's basically like the developers saying, yeah, you see this guy? Don't let him anywhere near enemies. Don't even let them look at him. So his frailty is basically like a developer nudge saying, here's a way we suggest you use this guy. Alright, now that we got reveal, let's head back to head back to Garoh, and let's see if we can finish exploring the town. Let's see if we can find that other werewolf who used reveal for a split second there and ran away into a rock. I mean, if the moon is still full, he should still be there. But I mean, we were on Ayers Rock for probably a week, maybe even months. Now, that gave me an evil idea, but I do not want to act upon that. I'm not that evil. It was just to, like, release this exactly 1 week after the other one. But no, I'm not that evil. I could be, though. Alright, so first we're going to grab that treasure over there. Using reveal. That was a very poor R rolling job there. I'm usually much better at rolling my R's. Ooh, the Hypno Sword. Let's see. So this is a light blade, and it's a downgrade for Felix, so that makes it Jenna's. And it unleashes moon hair. Fitting since we're in an area where the moon is prominent. What? Outsiders? Here? I didn't expect that cutscene to play again. Well, you know what? We're gonna track you down, mister. How? Ow, ow. Look, it's that werewolf. He was right there. Oh, let's go find him, Felix. Oh man, I hope Creighton doesn't try to dissect him. What's over here? Nothing. Actually, I wonder if a scene plays out if we come up here. No, just nothing. Alrighty then. Could have gotten down, but he didn't. So he went up. Felix, wait. Oh, where could that werewolf have gone? Do you think we lost him somewhere? Yes, we did. Oh, that would be a shame. Grrr. What was that? It sounded like a wolf growling, didn't it? My hearing is not so very good, but there was something. Perhaps we should search this area more thoroughly. There is no need. Look, he's using Synergy. Fear not. This child is harmless. He does look kind of small. Tell me, who are you? How did you come to be here? I should like to ask you the same question. Could it be? Do you outsiders possess the power to reveal the unseen? Yes, we do. Of course. I was certain that you must. Garoh? Yes, you are correct. They must have passed the challenge of Ayers Rock. How come that kid doesn't talk? Like you? When we become werewolves, speaking the human tongue becomes more difficult. But you can, so you must be someone special then. Special? Perhaps. Why don't you just call me Maha? So, I assume you also can use Whirlwind? If you learned Reveal on Ayers Rock, you must also know Whirlwind. Yes, we do. That's right. I think we can tell Maha that we're adepts. Ow? What did he say? I don't understand. He wanted to know what an adept is. A question I would like answered as well. Adepts tap the power of elemental energies to generate forces, like Whirlwind. Elementals? You mean the 4 elements? The powers of earth, wind, the powers of earth and fire, water and wind? That is correct. These elements together comprise everything in our world. Interesting. Very interesting. Ow? What did he say that time? He asked if there were no longer any need to hide from you. why did he have to hide in here in the first place? How? No doubt most would find the sight of a werewolf rather unnerving. You are sadly correct. Many consider ours an accursed race. And if they found you in your werewolf form? Once, our people were burned at the stake as abominations. They called this purification. Horrible. But this little one, he won't get excited and try to bite, will he? You know, like a dog? Child, return to your home. Aru? Don't worry, we can trust them. Go back home now. Aru? They are adepts, not unlike us werewolves. They guard an ancient secret. Wait, how did you know that? We can trust them. They will not betray us to the world. Woof! It has grown quite late. Why don't you go to the inn and rest? But then I will not leave this place. You aren't going home? When I learned Reveal, I lost my human form. The wild is my home now. So, Master Maha, you always look this way? And that little one? The child changed because he looked directly at the full moon. So, by tomorrow morning, he will have returned to his human form again. Correct. Now, let us retire. Felix and the party stayed the night at the inn. Huh, you folks didn't sleep much last night. You don't look like you got any rest at all. Master Maha told us all about you. Don't worry about the bill. It's on us. Farewell, friends. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and reassign Mind Read to the L button. And, yeah, let's go talk to Maha first, and then I guess we'll explore the village again. Everyone looks like they're back to normal. I bet the weapons shop is open. Alright. Yeah, sadly, in Dark Dawn, they didn't utilize Garoh to its full extent. Not yet, anyway. They still could, but, they didn't. I guess spoilers, but there is a group of, beast-like people in Dark Dawn, and, they're not descendants of the Garoh werewolf pack. Ah, you came. Very unfortunate, to be perfectly honest. I've been waiting for you. Would you mind telling me a little more about werewolves? You want to know the reason we possess the power to transform into beasts? Well, actually, yes. Do you find it strange that we can change our shapes? I got a little more lispy than I thought. Well, yes. But surely changing one's shape is not really all that unnatural, or unusual. What are you getting at? Think about the caterpillar for a moment. When the time is right, does it not transform into a beautiful butterfly? Well, yes, it's only natural. And the pill bug and the hedgehog, do they not change their shapes to protect themselves? I have heard of these creatures, yes. And many amphibians possess the power to change color at will, correct? In light of all this, do you mean to tell me you find werewolves so abnormal? Well, to be honest, I hadn't thought of it that way before. Perhaps you simply did not give it enough thought. How insulting! I, sir, am a scientist! Indeed, a scientist? That is impressive. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic. I have spent a great deal of time thinking about werewolves. For a time, I even felt cursed to have been born a werewolf. But after taking a more objective look at nature, I realized that weaker species have survived by evolving, by transforming. Don't you agree? Think about it for a minute. Without changing their bodies with weapons and armors, humans would be very weak creatures indeed. I believe that evolving into werewolves is just one way for humanity to survive. But that's... Of course, there's no way I can prove this theory. But I felt that our ability to use whirlwind was evidence of this. Whirlwind? Why? I had thought only the people of Garoh could use whirlwind. It was a gift known only to werewolves, to Garoh's pack. And that only a chosen few could use reveal. But now, I find that you too can use these. What does it all mean? Why are you able to use whirlwind, and what is an adept? Master Maha, do you know of a continent called Angara? It lies far north of the Eastern Sea. Angara? In the middle of Angara, there is a peak called Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph. Then it's true. Our legends say this peak has stood since the world began. If Mount Aleph does exist, then perhaps our legends are true. It does exist. These two hail from the village at the base of Mount Aleph, a village called Vale. They come from Mount Aleph? Incredible! And they are both adepts, and while their powers may vary, everyone from Vale is an adept to a certain degree. Then, does that not make them like us in Garoh? In Vale, the myths say that Mount Aleph itself gave birth to the adepts. This is not what the legends of Garoh tell us. As a people, they are quite gifted, but it goes far beyond that. The mystical stones on Mount Aleph, the Synergy Stones, they are closely linked to the powers of the townsfolk. Synergy Stones, you say? If there were similar stones in Garoh, it might explain your powers as well. And what manner of stones are these Synergy Stones? You've seen them, Maha, the shining stone at the heart of Ayers Rock. I know the stone you speak of, but... Ayers Rock is quite far from Garoh. I don't see how it could affect the people here. I wonder, could it be the wind? Yeah, probably. You probably figured it out for yourself already, Felix. There were strong winds blowing within Ayers Rock. Those winds would carry far. Carry? Carry what? Ugh, you're so dense. The power of the Synergy Stone. How is that possible? How could the stone's power be carried on the wind? Do not belittle the power of the wind. Given time, the wind can grind great mountains down to sand. I mean, the wind at Air's Rock was strong enough to blow us off the ground. So why couldn't the wind carry particles of the stone all the way to Garoh? She's right! Those particles from the Synergy Stone must be charged with its power. This explains why your Synergy is weaker than that of Vale's people. Wait, how can you tell? You've been exposed to smaller particles. The wind patterns might also affect who among us in Garoh can use Whirlwind. Of course, this is all mere conjecture, but it does offer some clues. Thank you, It's Sheba. I'm pleased to meet you. Oh, haven't we given you our names, Master Maha? I am Kraden. This is Jenna. And Felix. You must permit me to thank you for all you've done. Wait, what have we done? Oh, no, please. We don't need any thanks. But seriously, what did we do? I mean, well, then again, that's too bad. I was going to give you this. Oh, it's a Ginny! A Ginny? Is that what you call them? Excuse me. Oh, when he is with you, he adds to your power. He is very helpful. I suppose you'll be continuing your journey now. Yes, we will. So, you intend to travel by sea? That is a long journey. In that case, I think you will get more use out of this Ginny than I will. Yay, we got the Jupiter Ginny Ether! Huh, another Ginny. Talk about lucky. This is a great gift. We are quite thankful. You don't need to thank me. Just take care on your travels. Well, good luck with the werewolf thing, Maha. Well, Felix, we must be going now. Well, I'm gonna talk to Maha a bit. Take care in your travels, Felix. I wish that I were free to travel the world like Felix and his friends. Well, you know, if you put on a hood, we could replace Sheba with you. I'd be more than happy to do that. Well, I don't know. I like Sheba too. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and call that an episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.